My name is Alice Bast, and I'm president of the National Foundation for Celiac Awareness. It took me 6 years to be diagnosed with celiac disease. I started the National Foundation for Celiac Awareness because my mom at age 52 had died of cancer. And I had lost my child when I was 29 years old, Emily, as a full-term stillborn, and I didn't want anyone else to have to suffer the way I did. It takes the average person 10 years to be diagnosed. There were national support groups around that were supporting patients, but there was nobody actively raising awareness day in and day out of celiac disease, and I wanted to be able to make that kind of a difference. After my dad died of cancer, I went back to school at University of Pennsylvania to get my nonprofit executive administrative certificate. And it was a whole new world opening up. I have to say, I didn't know what I didn't know. So when I got the NIH grant in the very beginning, I didn't realize how prestigious it was and how difficult it was to get a grant from the National Institute of Health. So I have to say that persistence and passion really paid off. A lot of rolling your sleeves up and having help from, team members has been really incredible. And when I was diagnosed 20 years ago, there weren't even gluten-free products in the supermarket. Now it's a $4.2 billion marketplace. It's incredible. So gluten-free is available, it's affordable, it's everywhere. But where there's really been a change is the fact that gluten-free is also a trend diet. So that's one of that was one of the unexpected changes, that there would be 30% of the population trying gluten-free for all kinds of reasons, and that we've had to be able to be flexible and change our messaging and really ensure that those with a medical necessity are able to eat out safely, that the food that they're eating is not only available, affordable, tasty, and understood, but it's imperative that the food is safe. The experiences that stand out the most in my mind are really the people. It's our community. When I was working with Walmart in Northwest Arkansas, and I was at a support group meeting, and a woman came up to me, she was probably 65 years old, and said, "Can you sign this article?" And it was an article in Good Housekeeping magazine, and she stood in front of me and she said, "Thank you for the work that you're doing." She said, "I could never have kids. And I adopted my kids. I love my kids, but the fact that I didn't get diagnosed until I was 60 years old, my life was stolen from me. Thank you for helping others." And that really makes a difference. It's such a heartfelt feeling. The National Foundation for Celiac Awareness has evolved by starting out with just awareness. 100% of the time, we did direct-to-the-consumer awareness. Then we decided that we really needed to reach out to the medical community as well. And we created educational programming. So we have a CME, which is a continuing medical education program designed to educate physicians. And then we now look at the quality of life as well. So not only do we help people get diagnosed, we help improve their lives, and we'll continue to do that as we launch into our next 10 years.